Attitude, where we tell you your future.
Cancer man and Libra woman nature. The Cancer man and Libra woman love compatibility is an enthralling relationship expected between the duo because it can be as spellbinding as it can be uninteresting depending upon how they treat the relationship. The water element in the male Cancer makes him an adaptable person. He also imbibes qualities of being swerving and ever flowing just like water. Whereas the air element in the female Libra makes her intellectual, clever, and good with her reasoning capabilities. The Cancer sign is ruled by the moon itself, which represents one's ultimate self, the emotions, and the unconscious state of the mind. The Libra star sign is ruled by the planet of Venus, which is also known as the goddess of love. It deals with all the matters related to love and money and is also affiliated to being romantic, compassionate, and sensual. He is a very emotional, sympathetic person and believes in intuition. He is also very helpful towards others and is quite attached to his near and dear ones, apart from being too thoughtful and considerate as well. She is a charming, socially active, and an impassioned woman who is warm-hearted, tender, and is very attractive in her essence. She is also very calm, composed, and a devotional lover as well. Thus, the Libra woman and Cancer man compatibility will refine for sure to reach its maximum potential. Important traits of a Cancer man in relation to a Libra woman. Cancer is a very complicated sign. A Cancer man can be very loving, but he can also be irritable and bad-tempered. He is subject to intense mood swings, which makes him unpredictable. One of the difficulties with a Cancer man is his communication style, particularly when he gets upset. He will rarely directly state that something is bothering him. Instead, he will crawl into his shell and stop talking at all. Even though he is not saying anything, he still makes it very clear that he is upset. One of the things that will almost always draw him out of his shell, no matter how upset he is, however, is if there is someone who needs him to take care of them. More than any other sign, a Cancer man needs to be needed. If he has someone to nurture, it will go a long way towards invoking his positive traits and keeping his negative ones at bay. A Cancer man also needs someone who will appreciate him for who he is. He does best with a woman who is sensible but who can be vulnerable with him as well. Cancer man Libra woman dating and early stages of the relationship. A Cancer man and a Libra woman will be attracted to each other from the start. It will be a strange sort of attraction for them because they will also find each other annoying. He will think that she is flirtatious and shallow. She will be annoyed with what she sees as bad manners on his part. A Cancer man tends to have a rather crusty outer demeanor when he is with people he does not know, and sometimes this can come across as rude. Despite this, they will both be distracted by the other in a way that they would find hard to understand or explain. If they do get to know each other, they will discover that they have some things in common. One of these things is that they both place a high value on relationships. He will discover that there is some real substance behind her charm. Likewise, she will learn about his tender and caring interior. These discoveries could lead to a dating relationship as time goes on. Cancer man Libra woman sexual compatibility. A Cancer man and Libra woman will have a steamy sex life. They are very different in some ways, but they are very much alike in others. This combination of similarities and differences is why they annoy each other, but it also creates a great deal of sexual tension. They will be able to release that tension in the bedroom. Cancer man Libra woman marriage and family life. If a Cancer man and Libra woman get married, they will both do their best. Relationships are important to both of them and they will both be motivated to do whatever they can to honor their marital vows. It will be quite a struggle for them, however. Most of the difficulties between them will come from their respective communication styles. They both have an indirect communication style, but their styles are too different from each other for them to really understand each other. A Cancer man will often hide his feelings, but that does not mean he does not want people to know about them. Actually, this is a source of internal conflict for him. Part of him does not want to burden anyone with his problems, but part of him wants to be taken care of. Furthermore, when he is acting out of his worst self, he may be even trying to test his wife to see if she really loves him. In contrast, when a Libra woman is being indirect, it is because she is trying to be polite. She does want people to do what she wants, but she also wants them to be free to refuse her without the unpleasantness of having to say no. His indirectness is based out of emotion, hers is based out of courtesy. This is a recipe for many problems brought about by miscommunication and misunderstanding. The only real way to minimize these problems is for both of them to do their very best to communicate as directly as they possibly can. A Cancer man and Libra woman as parents. If they have children, their ability to co-parent in a harmonious way will depend on whether or not they are able to solve their communication difficulties with each other. They will both be devoted and loving parents, but good communication is essential to make sure that they are on the same page with decisions regarding the children. The good news is that if they learn to communicate with each other, it will help both of them avoid becoming manipulative with the children, particularly as the children start growing up. Cancer man and Libra woman, the love affair. An interesting love affair is anticipated between this love duo who are both emotional and sensitive in nature. Thus, the Cancer man and Libra woman relationship compatibility may turn out to be a positive alliance for both of them. The Libra woman is someone who is very captivating and he is usually very awestruck to see such a beautiful personality who is so humble and peaceful in her characteristics. Her caring and humane nature is very much adored and appreciated by him. The Cancer woman, on the other hand, may also be mesmerized by this man who has such a great sense of humor, who is so sharp-witted and also affectionate. She will have a really good time with him and may find a tinge of spark between them. Thus, both Libra and Cancer have a natural chemistry right from the beginning of their relationship, which helps them connect well with one another and look into the future possibilities of being together. Both of them admire each other for the qualities that each holds, which draws them close enough to fall in love with one another and work things out in their favor. Cancer man and Libra woman level of understanding. This love relationship share a wonderful association and comprehend well with one another, taking the Cancer man and Libra woman compatibility reach a higher level. Cancer man and Libra woman love match is calm, peaceful, sensitive, and compassionate to lead each other into a beautiful relationship together. Both of them are loyal, trustworthy, and reliable, which makes them a compatible duo. The male Cancer may have problems related to commitment for marriage as he is really cautious about getting into that institution. He may take his own time, analyze the situation to know if he is stable enough monetarily and also emotionally. He is someone who usually does not rush into anything, especially marriage, as it does make him nervous and anxious as an individual. She may not like this and probably may use different ways to convince him to take this big step. She may first get very disappointed and try to persuade him. And if that does not work out, then she may use her feminine magnetism to lure him and give him that confidence to do so. They will share a magnificent physical relationship with one another. Both of them are quite passionate, sensual, and romantic to connect with the divine art of making love and conquer each other's carnal desires. Cancer Man and Libra Woman benefits and challenges. There is a high possibility for this love duo to live happily together as the compatibility of the Cancer Man and Libra Woman may turn out to be a benevolent association, but there are certain things that have to be taken into consideration as well. He has to overcome this fear and anxiety of getting married and settling down, as it may have an adverse effect on the bond that they share. Both the male Cancer and the female Libra are a made for each other couple who cannot avoid each other when they are together and cannot even refrain from missing each other's love when they are apart. If they face their fears, they have faith in one another and create an optimistic approach towards their problems. The Cancer Man compatibility with the Libra Woman will turn out to be the most reconcilable sun sign in the zodiac.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.